Culture Road Clee, agus a Féle Porrick, G of Golair. Happy St. Patrick's Day to one and all of you, and you're very, very welcome to a little damp Sligo here today. But listen, it's St. Patrick's Day, it's March. What are you going to expect? We have a fantastic day lined up for you. You're so welcome. I know we've a lot of people from all around the world linking up on our live stream today. It's great to have you here. I know we've a lot of people in our nursing homes all around Sligo. A lot of people at home that maybe couldn't make it out today for one reason or another, possibly the weather. But anyway, if you still can, come on out. It's going to be a brilliant, colourful, wonderful, wonderful day. And this year, we have something a little bit special. We've got Mark Kennedy, and Mark is up on Mail Coach Road. Mark, can you tell us what's happening up there at the moment?
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you very much, Robbie. As you can see, we are down here at the start of the parade, and I'll tell you one thing, the rain has not dampened the spirits. The people have come out in their droves down here. The parade is just about to kick off, actually, as we speak. They are organising everybody, and I'll tell you one thing, it is full of crack, it is full of life, and it is full of colour. So the emergency services are right up the top of the Mail Coach Road here, about to kick things off. And we have bands, we have samba bands, we have kids, we have all kinds of stuff going on in here behind us. There's a samba band playing behind me here, and Robbie, wait till you see this thing going by. It looks absolutely tremendous. Do you want to go up and have a wee look? Can we have a look? Let's go. We'll do a little walk down. Like I said, most of it is up here in front of us. But as you come down the line, there's a lot more going on down the back. So we'll just have a quick look here. You can see here, James is following me. Come on, keep following me, James. The samba band are already in good spirits, as if the sun is shining down here. So let's have a little look and see. I mean, have a right look at that, James, and have a listen to this. Look. As you can see, all kinds of colour and crack going on down here. Woo! Oh, yes. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. So as I was saying, Robbie, the crowds are massive down here below. It's great to see the community coming out, even as the weather is as it is. Fingers crossed it will start to alleviate a little bit as the day goes on. The samba band are making their way and moving. There they are. I kind of want to get involved in this, but I don't want to mess up their rhythm either. So I'm not going to go too far with this. Oh, howdy lads. There's Tony and Peter. Say hello, Peter. There you go. Lovely stuff. So we might do a quick walk down the back, will we, James? If you want to follow me, we'll do a little walk down the end here and see what else we have going on. Sligo Tidy Towns Biodiversity and Sustainability float there, as you can see. And there's plenty more following. Now here we have a tremendous marching band who are about to kick off. And we can actually get a little glimpse as to what this sounds like when they start moving. James, you might get ran over there, but your cameraman might get ran over as they start moving, lads. So this is Lisbeg Ballygall, County Tyrone. Followed closely by Strand Celtic Football Club. I'll tell you one thing, Robbie, the colour down here is absolutely tremendous. And what is this yoke that's coming here, James? Let's have a right look at this for a minute before we hand back over. Crack Agus Kjol, O'Hare's Bakery and the Glass House. Tom cruising for a bruising. Oh, there's a bar on the back of this one, James. I'll tell you one thing, James, I might have to hop up on this one myself now. I might have to get a small one, so I will. It looks great. How are you all? Okay, that is a tremendously loud float, I must say. What else have we coming here, James? One Good Club. This is little sponsored. Do you want to give everyone a wave live onto the camera, guys? Tremendous stuff. So, Robbie, there is plenty more coming in behind. You will see it all as it goes up towards Teeling Street. But for now, I'm going to hand back to you, and I'm going to head up to town and see what other crack is going on. Back to you, Robbie.
That's great stuff, Mark. Thanks a million, and we'll be back with Mark very, very soon. I'm joined now by Mayor of Sligo, Tom McSharry. Tom, it's a great day to be Irish. It's a great day to be from Sligo. It's a particularly good day to be Mayor of Sligo today, I would have thought. What does St. Patrick's Day mean to you?
Well, the first thing, Robert, I want to say is I want to acknowledge the great work that everybody has put into organising the parade today, to Sligo Bid, to Sligo County Council, to all the engineers, to all members of An Garda Síochána, and everybody that really put their shoulder to the wheel yet again to ensure that we have a great parade here in Sligo, which we will today. For me personally, we were reared with the Sligo parade at St. Patrick's Day. I marched as a Cub Scout, I marched with the Lions Club. We were always brought down to the parade, and over the years I've always enjoyed and looked forward to the parade here in Sligo, which has always been a tremendous success.
Yeah, indeed. And today is it's a very special day for people all around the world, and Sligo people all around the world. And maybe no matter where you are or what time difference it is, whether you're watching this live now or maybe as a recording you've watched later on, as Mayor of Sligo, what message do you have for the Sligo people that are scattered all around the world?
Well, I suppose firstly, just on behalf of everybody here in Sligo, to say hello, happy St. Paddy's Day, and we salute and celebrate you, and it is great to see so many people from Sligo that have done so well all over the world. And also it is a great day, as Robbie says, to be Irish. We celebrate our Irishness today, how proud we are to be Irish, and I hope that you're celebrating with us today. We miss you, we love you, we think about you all the time.
And I'm sure that people say the same thing, right? Because we all love you, Tom. As well.
Thanks very much,
There's a lot
Robbie.
of you, Tom.
I love you too.
You're very tall, actually. It's not that kind of show now.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen, enjoy the rest of the day today. You have a fantastic viewing stand,
Absolutely,
which is over
yeah.
my right shoulder here. It's fairly full. It's a little damp, umbrellas everywhere. But you're really looking forward to the parade. You love the parade. You used to take part in it
Absolutely,
yourself.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a great day, isn't
It
it?
is a great day, and we'll have a great day today. And look, it's a little bit damp, but that won't deter us one bit. We'll have a great day here in Sligo, as we always do. And again, to acknowledge all those, to thank you, Robbie, to thank your team, to thank everybody involved, because there's a lot of work that goes in to ensuring that everybody enjoys the parade. So well done to all.
Well, that's great. And just before you leave, we'd like to. Now, there's a local dancer called Aaron Gordon O'Gorman, and he did a little thing for us, a little dance on the mountain. So we're going to have a little look at that now. This is really, really nice. Aaron Gordon. Ah, that was so good, wasn't it? Aaron Gordon, fabulous. Dancing up on Knocknarea. This is Deirdre Staunton. Hello, Deirdre, how are you?
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm very, very well, and how are you?
Well, I'm very, very well as well.
Excellent. Now, you've got a very difficult job today. You are one of the 3 judges for the parade. Who's helping you out today?
I have Claire and George over there, keeping nice and dry.
Excellent.
And positive.
Brilliant, yeah.
They're with us.
Very,
The
very
3 of
good.
us are here today.
What are you looking for in the floats and in the groups and in the walkers and everybody taking part? What are you looking for?
Crack agus Ceol.
Crack agus Ceol, and there'll be plenty of that today. And then
That's the motto today now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
colour and energy and
Yes.
all of that, I'm sure,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely fun. We want everyone to be having a good time, look like they're having a good time. A bit of Irish pride, it's all very important today.
Fantastic. Now, Deirdre, I have to say something to you. I was lucky enough to get a ticket to see your recent show, Calendar Girls, which I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed. How much did you enjoy it?
Oh my goodness, I enjoyed it immensely. I mean, the reaction from the Sligo audiences surpassed any expectation I would have had before we went live with the show. It was amazing.
It
Yeah.
was. And one
Yeah.
thing that I always look for whether you're on stage or looking at it, is that if you see the cast having fun, then you know it's a good show. And my God, did your cast have a lot of fun.
Oh, they
now,
did, yeah.
Not only that, but you also raised a lot of money with the production of that show. Who was it in aid of?
So with the show, we wanted to raise awareness as well as money, and we did that. I think we spread information around about lung cancer. So the money that we raised, all of the money that we raised from that production and from the subsequent production that's going to be done on the 25th of March, because we're coming back for one last night in the Hawkswell, all of the money is going to be donated to the Irish lung cancer community.
And the show you're coming back for, are there still tickets available or is it sold out?
Would you believe, I think like the lines fell down that day. I think there was a crash because they were sold out in 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
So just the one night, or are you tempted for
No,
another?
we could only get one night in the
Okay.
Hawkswell.
The
It's
Hawkswell
so
is just
popular,
so
the
busy.
Hawkswell, it's hard to get a booking. Yeah.
But if you were not lucky enough to get to see the show, there is another way you can support the cause and see the still pictures. How do you go about that? There's a calendar.
There
of
certainly
Calendar
is.
Girls.
Would you believe that 11 women bared all for our very own Sligo calendar?
They did.
And it's only March, so you still have a good 9 months to enjoy the calendar, and those calendars are on sale in Eason's in the regional stores down in Ballinode, and they'll be on sale in the Hawkswell on the night of the 25th of March.
And more importantly, I suppose, after all of that, you've raised a huge amount of money. How much have you raised so far, and have you a target?
My target initially was about 10,000, I thought, and then
Yeah.
we exceeded that. At the moment, I think we have 17,000 raised, and now after our next night, once we pay the bills, I'm hoping that we'll have 20,000.
Wow, that
Yeah,
is
so it's
absolutely
a nice amount,
fantastic.
yeah,
Corey
yeah.
Dramatic Society, am I right in saying
That's
that?
right, yes indeed.
And a few people are brought in as well. Our own
Yes.
Brendan Tierney was in the show, and his lovely wife.
Yes,
They were in-
absolutely. The first time the two of them, I think, have been on stage with drama. They've been on stage singing in the past with Nearly Stolen, their band, years and years and years ago. But their first time doing drama together.
Well, anyone that is going to get to see the next performance of Calendar Girls, you're so lucky. I don't think you're going to be able to finish with that. It just has captured the imagination of everybody in Sligo and in the Northwest. I think you're going to be asked to bring it back again. I know you did a little excerpt for that Sligo Ladies event there recently, hosted
That's
by
right,
Paulie
yeah.
McGlynn. That went down a treat as well. It's just a great show. It was so enjoyable. It was a laugh a minute, start to finish. Congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
Best of luck today, by the way.
Thank you.
The rain is slowly abating, but we're hoping that it might get a little bit drier. But now we've got the chairperson of the Sligo County Council, who's got a message for us. It's Martin Lydon.
Thank you.
You're very.
The annual St Patrick's Day celebrations provides an opportunity to celebrate Irish culture and heritage to an international audience. It also presents an invaluable platform to showcase our wonderful county as a prime location to live, invest or visit. It is also a time to connect with family and friends who are living away from home. The Irish diaspora is extensive. For instance, over 30 million Americans and 6 million English people claim Irish heritage. While the social context of these ties is paramount, there is also an important economic dimension. In 2019, the last year pre-COVID, Ireland welcomed 1.7 million visitors from America, generating 1.6 billion in revenue. I believe we can work together with our key partners to attract increased numbers to County Sligo from this major tourist market. We have established very strong ties with our connections in New York, ties we will continue to grow and develop. They share our commitment to securing Sligo's status as a centre of economic growth and will work with us to achieve this objective and to assist us in attracting sustainable jobs to this county and region. There's been an unprecedented level of investment in County Sligo in recent years, with a range of important projects being delivered alongside our local communities, which will benefit every area of our county. While St Patrick's Day is a national occasion, at local level it is time for the people of Sligo to celebrate our own unique attractions. I would encourage people to support and enjoy the parade organised by dedicated volunteers.
So thank you very much there. That was from Martin Lydon. That was absolutely super. So one of the great things about Sligo is the people. I have to say, when anybody ever comes to visit us here, one thing that they keep bringing away is how lovely the people were. But not only that, we have some fantastic places that you can visit, whether that be Lissadell House or the beach in Ross's Point or the Waves in Strandhill or Cullinamore or Streeja Beach. There's so many places that you can visit. And another place that has absolutely taken off is Hazelwood House. And if you have a chance, you really should pop out to Hazelwood House. And Sazerac are the company that have taken over out there, and they're a producer of Paddy whiskey and lots of other whiskies. And we're delighted now that we have a little piece that's going to tell us a little bit more about what's going on in Hazelwood House.
Sazerac is the third largest distributor of spirits globally. The company was founded in the 19th century in New Orleans in Louisiana in the United States. We currently have about 450 spirits brands in our portfolio, many of which are distributed here in Ireland. So we're very excited about our plans here for the Lochiel Distillery in Sligo. First off, everything that we're doing is in the beautiful backdrop of the northwest of Ireland and indeed Sligo. What we have here with the Lochiel Distillery is an amazing piece of land on the shores of Lochiel and neighbouring Sligo town. We have the amazing Hazelwood House that we're sitting in here today. That is a house it's a National Historic Monument. It's part of the architectural history of Ireland. And of course behind us then we have the Lochiel Distillery, which we are looking to develop in the coming years. We anticipate that we will be helping to develop some of the tourism for the Northwest and for Sligo. The Lochiel Distillery will be becoming part of Irish Whisky tourism and part of the Irish Whisky Trail around the island of Ireland. The team here at Lochiel Distillery, spearheaded by Ollie Alcorn, our head distiller, and Helen Mulholland, who's our master blender, between whom have many, many years of experience, and we're very excited about the ideas that they have and how we're going to bring them to fruition and be bottling some amazing Irish whiskies in the future here from Lochiel. Sincere thanks to the people of Sligo for just being so welcoming. From all of our colleagues from here in Ireland to across the United States, everybody has just said how hugely welcoming they've been, and it's been a very, very exciting step for us.
Wasn't that absolutely fabulous? That's Hazelwood House and the work that's been done out there. So if you get a chance, pop out there, it looks amazing. Another brilliant reason to come to Sligo. That's fantastic work. I'm joined now by the chairperson of the Sligo St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee, Finbar Fellon. Finbar, how are you?
I'm great, Rob, and yourself?
I'm just doing
You're keeping
dandy.
it going again as
We're
usual.
keeping it going as well. You're up early again this morning, I'm sure?
Well, the first crew were out this morning just before 6 o'clock, putting out 700 crowd barriers just to keep everybody safe. So there is a huge crew working behind this to make it all happen. And it's brilliant that there's such a crowd of people out here on a damp day, and hopefully it'll hold off and won't get any worse than this. But it's brilliant that so many people have actually come out again to celebrate our National Day.
Well, it is probably, as you say, it's the biggest crowd that Sligo gets every year.
It's the biggest crowd we have in our town every year. We're after driving the route just to make sure everything is safe. And there's thousands of people on the route again today, so it's brilliant. Everybody comes out for the day.
And you also have a quiet street this year as well. Again, it's very popular, that, isn't it?
Yeah, down behind the Quay Street and down past the Town Hall, we have a quiet section where we ask all the bands and the floats to stop their noise. It's just for those people who have sensory needs that want to come and enjoy the parade, see the visual effects, but not actually have to listen to all the noise. And again, all the participants really look after the people down there and turn off the music, and it's great.
Yeah, and it's lovely that actually the committee, headed by yourself, of course, you know, you listen, you take on board what people are asking for. You were asked for this a number of years ago. It's proved to be very popular.
Oh no, it is, yeah. When we were closing off the road this morning, a car pulled up and it was a man who said, I just want to get to the quiet zone with my daughter. And we were able to give him the directions. And he was here at 9:45 to get down and get a space, so it's brilliant.
So, Finbar, the parade is very close to getting up here now, isn't it? And leading out the parade again, we have the army, is it?
Yeah, the parade is always led out by members of the Reserve Defence Force, and they carry our national colours, and they're followed up then by the 16th Battalion. They're retired members of the Defence Forces that all live in Sligo. And after that, then we have our own Sligo pipe band, and it's fantastic that all of those people there, they're part of the tapestry every year of our parade, that they turn up every year and come with us.
Yeah, I think it's Patrick Mulrin is leading them out this year,
Lieutenant Patrick.
Lieutenant Patrick. Now, there's also another very special group, a very important group, and that's with Fáilte Ireland. They're a huge supporter, along with Sligo Vid, along with Sligo County Council, which it just couldn't happen without them. They're in the parade, and then they're going to join us up here in the viewing stand, isn't that correct?
Yeah. We couldn't put this parade on at the level we do, and all the auxiliary events, the trad sessions, the trad hubs, the jazz orchestra there this morning, which were fantastic, without the support of Fáilte Ireland, Sligo Vid and Sligo County Council. But this year we really have to put out all the stops, because Fáilte Ireland have a group of 12 international tour operators who have come to Sligo to sample Sligo, to see what we have to offer, with the view of bringing tours back here next year. So that's hugely important for all our hospitality sector and for all the businesses in town, that we really give these folks a huge big cheer. They'll be one of the first groups. They'll have a sign, and we'll give you a nod, Robbie, to let people know when they're here.
Yeah, and I think we're hoping to talk to one of them as well a little bit later on, maybe to find out how they've enjoyed the experience. Can you give people an idea of the work that goes into organising such a huge event? I mean, literally next year starts tomorrow.
Yeah, we will have a review very early next week as to what went right this year, what went wrong this year. Even behind us, last year was our first time having the reviewing stand at this location, and it didn't just work here at the end. So we've increased the corral this year and we've made it much safer. But we look at everything, and even driving around this morning we saw little things that needs to change for next year. Okay. It's all about making the parade comfortable for everybody, that we can enjoy the day and that everybody goes home safe afterwards.
I think one of the ideas that was mentioned, that why the viewing stand is here at the end of the parade, was because in previous years there were gaps, and it's a safety issue really as well. Safety, like you've got barriers all around the place. That's a huge job that was brought in as well. But it's good that it's finishing here, and that was the main reason for that, Finbar?
There's always going to be gaps. People just want to stop, do their presentations, do their dances, and in fairness, they need to do that for everyone, bar just those folks here on the reviewing stand. So that's one of the things we have to just live with in the parade, and let people do that. But we have found that the whole parade flows much better when we are here. It moves better through the town. And it is absolutely fantastic that this is our second year having it coming back through our town centre. Yeah, yeah. For many years, you remember, we would be looking down Connaughton Road to see it, but now that it's in the centre of town, everybody's in town, and there's actually more protection from the elements when you're in the centre of town as well.
Well, Finbar, on behalf of everybody, because I know you head the whole thing up, a huge, massive thank you. I know there's a massive amount of people behind you, but it couldn't happen unless it was under your directorship. For that, thank you very much. And finally, have you anyone that you want to say a quick happy St. Patrick? Have anyone belonging to your way, or are they all here?
Well, I'm the only uncle of Reno Callahan that's in Sligo today. All his other uncles are in Crow Park to watch Summerhill win today. So really, I just want to say, up Summerhill, up the hill, let's do it and bring the cup home tonight.
Well, that's just fantastic. So listen, before you go, we're going to have a look at some previous footage from the parades. Or will we hold off now? No, I think we'll hold off on that, because right behind me here they come, the start of the parade. We'll have a look at the previous parades later on. So I think we're going to get some footage of the parades coming up. You can see it there. So let's listen to the bands, and we'll come back to you very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, the start of this year, the 2023 Sligo St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Great. We'll get someone.
So that's the start of the parade, which is absolutely super. Now, one of the participants in this year's parade is Georgie Gorman and Joe Shannon, and they're coming up here in the loveliest of cars. It's called the Recovery Tour. So they are two. There they are. There's the two boys there. I wonder, Mark, No, we're not going to get out to Mark there, but let's give them a little wave. They're just here. There's Georgie, and there's Joe, the recovery tour. You can check out their blog, I'm sure, a little bit later on. They're videoing it there at the moment, okay? Will you take the top down, Joe? Take the top down, for God's sake. Take the top down. Will we have this on a blog for the recovery tour? Excellent. Two absolutely super guys there, and looking forward to their video diary of today. Georgie Gorman and Joe Shannon. We'd love to give a really big welcome to our Mehel visitors here. Give them a huge big round of applause. You're very welcome to Sligo, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed your first ever Sligo St. Patrick's Day parade. And we've got lovely seats for you, nice and warm and dry. It never rains in Sligo, ever. This is the first day in centuries we've ever had rain. You can tell everybody that wants to come and visit us here in Sligo that it never rains. I'm right, haven't I? It never rains here, does it? One of our many bands. Michael, can you hear me? Yeah. St. John's GAA going through there, making plenty of noise. Well done. So I am delighted to be joined here by Eva Costello. Eva, you're so welcome to the Sligo St. Patrick's Day Parade. Can you tell us the reason that you're here today? It's a very, very important role that you have today, haven't you?
Hi, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can certainly hear you.
Okay. So yes, thank you very much. We're here today with a group of international travel buyers from all over the world.
Actually, I might just come into this microphone here. Yep.
Is that better? There we are. So we're here today with a group of international travel buyers that are contracting for business here tourism business here in Sligo and in the Northwest. So they're on a fam trip and we've asked them to join the parade here today, which is brilliant, and they're thoroughly enjoying it.
And what was it like taking part in the parade yourself? Did you enjoy it?
It was brilliant, absolutely. It's a long time since I was walking in a parade, so
All right,
I really enjoy that.
We've got the Ballinacaro School Band here. So give us a little idea, the last few days you've had your the Mehel group with you here. Where have you gone to around Sligo?
Okay, so around Sligo this morning, this group, they stayed at the Sligo Park Hotel where they were very well looked after there.
Sure,
and they
Terry
had
Moore,
dinner
yeah.
with Anthony at Ailabone last night.
Lovely.
And lots of compliments about that. And then this morning they went up to Atlantic Sheepdogs and then down to the National Surf Centre in Strandhill, which will be opening soon. And now the parade.
Yes.
And we're going to go down to the Belfry for some lunch later on.
Lovely.
So yeah, getting to see a lot and walking around Sligo has been very interesting. For
Yeah, Sligo's come on an awful lot. I mean, you're a Roscommon lady, or you live in Roscommon, is that
I
correct?
live actually in Mayo. Yeah.
You live in Mayo? I was told
Don't
Roscommon.
hold that against
Oh,
me.
no.
I'm originally from Roscommon, yeah.
Cannot
So,
get the research assistants anymore, can we? But anyway, so you must be very proud of this whole part of Connacht.
Absolutely thrilled, yeah. I work for Fáilte Ireland on the Wild Atlantic Way team, so Sligo and Mayo are my two counties, and honestly, Sligo is absolutely booming. It's so much interest domestically, but internationally as well, and you know, hopefully the buyers being here today is going to make a difference.
It's amazing. The Wild Atlantic Way logo's taken off completely.
taken off,
It's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
This today could not happen without your help with Fáilte Ireland and Sligo County Council and Sligo Bid.
Yeah.
So thank you so much
You're very
for all the
welcome,
support
yeah.
that you give us,
Yeah.
and hopefully you can continue to support us in that
Delighted.
way, and
Yeah.
also the great work. So what is the message that you would say to anyone that's looking into it, that's thinking of coming to the Northwest, to Connacht, to the Wild Atlantic Way?
Well, they say Sligo is surprising. It really is. It's full of things to see and do, and we're really very proud of the visitor attractions and the accommodation and all the product that's here in Sligo. It really is a wonderful place to visit.
Well, Eva, thank you so much for coming with us.
Yeah.
Back to the parade here. There's some fabulous singing from the Ballinacara School Band. That was the Sligo All-Stars that went through there, and they have their first year back in the Super League, and they made it to the playoffs. It's fabulous. They fill out the Mercy every single home game. It is absolutely super. The Sligo Youth Theatre, always colourful, always fabulous. They've just gone through there. Here's Quayside, the Sligo Samba Band, Peter and everybody. The viewing stand people are having a lovely little dance. Isn't this fabulous? And the colour, the music. Don't forget, why not send in your messages? Say hello to people here, or if you're here, say hello to friends, family, loved ones, all around the world. Sligo Samba Band. Here is our award-winning clown. And the Sligo Tidy Towns do fantastic work here to keep this beautiful town and county clean. I know there's a lot of hellos. I'd like to say hello to Evie Moran. She's over in London. And I know that her mum and dad and brothers want to say hello to her. Also to Sean Flanagan, and Sean is in Australia, recently moved there for a couple of years. And also to all the Flanagans in the Cayman Islands. I'd say the weather will be slightly better there than it is here, but the rain has stopped. And now we've got another fabulous pipe back. So we're gonna take a little run down. Mark Kennedy is out and about down there somewhere. Mark, I don't know if you can hear me amongst all this fabulous music, but if you can, are you with anyone there in particular? Oh, there he is over there. Hold on. 2 minutes. All right, he's not just oh. So Mark, oh look at this. Our roving reporter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're just running around here trying to find our way. As you can see, going all the way up the road as this wonderful band plays behind us, you can see the crowds all gathering. Let's see if we can get a big cheer from everybody. Can everybody hear us? Let's get a big cheer from everybody. Lovely. I mean, all of this. Look at these boys over here, James, as well, if you can hear. These lovely, lovely people. And James, you're going to get ran over again if you're not careful. I have to keep an eye on my cameraman over here, Robbie. So, all the way up the road here is a tremendous number of people. Great to see the community out and about. I mean, this is what Sligo is all about, is to see all the tremendous colours. As Strand Celtic Football Club, as you can see here, are walking by. You want to give everybody a wave, guys? And there's more of them. I'll tell you one thing. Strand Celtic Football Club will not be stuck for players in the future, that is for sure. Look at this. Flying with the colours. And again, passing by, as we saw it earlier on, is O'Hare's Bakery and the Glass House. Tom Cruising for a boozing, ladies and gentlemen, is what this floor is called, and they are just up at the podium now as the judges watch on. So there is a number of awards going today, so they're all, you can see it up there at the podium, they're all making a big effort to try and impress. So the crews, we're going to try and not get run over by a lorry now, so we're going to step off to the side just a little bit and we'll see what's coming after us. Have a look at that bar, James. Have a look at that bar. The boys are mixing all sorts of cocktails there. I'm sure all non-alcoholic. And if you just take a look in here, we might actually try to have a chat with somebody. Everybody, are you all enjoying the parade as it goes so far? Yes, you are. And your face is painted absolutely lovely. What is it that is on your face? Or do you know? It's a shamrock, ladies and gentlemen, is what it is. And you look absolutely tremendous in it as well. You can see we'll keep moving on along here and see if we can't get some other people as the little crowd do their piece in front of the podium as well. Let's move down a little bit and see what other crack is going on. I hope I'm not taking up too much of your time as this goes here, but we'll keep moving as well. We have some beautiful Irish dancers down here, James. Wait to see this crack. Look at this, it's absolutely tremendous. And of course, it would not be Sligo without some soccer skills going on as well. Sligo is a huge football. Actually, that might be GAA, but they've turned it into soccer, lads. I think is what they've done here. Fair play to you, lads. Can I try one? Let me try one now and see how we're getting on here. Let's see if I can do 10 keepy uppies, lads, in a pair of Doc Martens. Now, this could go horribly wrong, but let's try it and see. So that is a direct call to Sligo Rovers out there. If you need someone to maybe do the water, I am absolutely available to do it. Is everybody on this side enjoying this St. Patrick's Day parade so far? Give us a big wave and a cheer. I'll tell you what, The crack is 90 going on down here as there is more. What is this, James? Let's have a quick look at this. Mother of God, I will see what this is. It looks like some class of a shark with a teddy on top of it. Can you explain to us what are you actually driving on the back, or do you know?
This is, we're doing one good club for little there, so this is Giva's good one club, and Baby Shark getting his teeth stuck into mental health issues.
So that is Baby Shark getting his teeth stuck into mental health issues. Well done, guys. And you can have a right good look at it here. As more of them come, I'll tell you what, there's going to be sports stars galore in Sligo. Up Giva, they say. That might be contentious, I'd say, among some other parishes around the place. Robbie, I'm going to hand back to you, Robbie, if that's okay, as the stuff goes by, and I'm going to make my way down and see if I can find a little bit more crack. But for now, Robbie, it's back to you.
Here goes Giva GAA. Very impressive, Mark Kennedy with the old, for Roscommon, man. Like, that was very impressive soccer skills. Roscommon more known for their GAA. Here comes Gael Skull Knocknaree. Every year, a lovely colourful float every year. We have loads more, by the way. There's loads more in the parade this year. It's colourful, it's exciting, there's loads of energy. A little bit of music now. Let's have a listen to this. Got some comments coming in there as well. There's Jeremy Ramos, he's watching all the way from Dubai and he's missing Sligo, hiya. And also from Donnery McCormick. You're very welcome. Beverly Every, and they've been to Sligo with his brother and they went out to Lizadelle. They've really enjoyed that. Keep those comments coming in. We'd love to hear from you. And you can say hello to people that you have here, or if you're here, you want to send some messages out to loved ones. I can start to my own sister Jane, who's in Sonoma, California, and her sons Keane and Campbell, and my brother Brian in Wales with his lovely kids, and my sister Michelle, and thinking of you all who are all abroad at this moment in time. There's the Gael Skull. Kehi will too. Not a word out of them. There's Orla. How are you, Orla? Kehi will to Orla. Now, coming up next. Oh, this is always great. Siobhan MacDonald School of Dancing. Love this now. Now, it's a bit wet. It's a bit wet for them, but hopefully now no one's going to slip. But this is always really good. I'm not too sure if they have the music ready. Siobhan is there. And we always have fabulous dancers. Now, you'll be exhausted looking at this. Here we go. There we go. That was the Siobhan MacDonald School of Dance. Super as always. And now one of the crowd pleasers every year is our Indian Association here in Sligo. Always fabulous dancing as well. We got some more messages coming in. We got Karen Maguire, happy St. Patrick's Day from Hertfordshire. And Elaine Clark, congratulations, Ballinaccarroll. Lisa Ryan Evans, hello, Maeve, Roisin and Quiva in Nina and Tipperary. Named Conway. Say hello to Liam and Geraldine Conway, who have moved to sunny Florida, who are watching live. Carmel Hart, well done to the wonderful dancers from Giva. Marcella Kelly, say hello to Lee Crystal from Vancouver and the family in Laura Ross's. Valerie Murphy, say hello to grandson Daniel Lang and Denise Carty. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Alma Carty and family from in Sligo. Are we going to get some Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry.
The Indian Association of Sligo wish you all a very happy St. Patrick's Day. We are proud to present our young performers who are showcasing our talent and our culture with a Bollywood performance. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to participate in it. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you.
So I have a right good one to show you now, lads. You can see it right here. This is Bezzy, the zero emissions happy cow from the Ursuline College. And wait till you see this one, James, coming in behind. This is what a zero emissions cow looks like, James, in case you're ever wondering, and everybody at home. So it turns out that a zero emissions cow has about 60 legs, which is hello to all these lovely people. Who have we here? This is Coolra, Strand Hill, ladies and gentlemen, coming down. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant stuff. We might try and have as they're getting backed up here, actually, I think it might be about to go and do a little piece. So I won't jump in just in case, just yet. How are you all? We might have a little chat here with some people, will we, James, over this side? Are you enjoying the Sligo parade so far?
Yeah.
And what is your favourite part of it?
I like sticking my hurl up.
No, she likes sticking her hurl up. That's tremendous stuff. There we go. There is some passion. And as we all know, Sligo is a massive hurling stronghold, as everyone has known for years and years. Yes, what would you want to... This is a TV camera, would you believe? Yeah. So you're all on the television right now. Now, if that doesn't get a bit of excitement going, to hear that you might actually... This is live, yeah. This is absolutely live. And you look absolutely brilliant on it as well, so well done.
Festival on that.
It says Sligo St. Patrick's Festival is right. Are you going to be famous? Now, that's... You are live on YouTube and Facebook is what you're live on. Now, you have to keep moving. You have to keep moving. I'll tell you, there's great excitement going on here, isn't there? It's absolutely unbelievable. I wonder, are the parents quite as chatty, are you?
Not quite, no.
Not quite as chatty, that's exactly what I thought. So that is just a little bit more of the crack. James, as you can see and as everyone else can see, there is still plenty more colour coming on down Teeling Street as we move. So we're going to hand you back to the main broadcast and you can have a look at some more of this tremendous colour as it comes up Teeling Street.
That's great, Mark. Thanks a million. You're having so much fun down there. It is great. It is great. As I say, the rain has kind of stopped now. And lots happening. Keep those messages coming in, by the way. We love to get the messages coming from all around the world, from Dubai, from Florida, even from Ross's Point. Now, we've got a couple of kickboxers coming as well on the way. I hope you're enjoying wherever you are. I hope it kind of brings you a little bit of Sligo if you're abroad somewhere, missing us a little bit. Love to have you back. Why not think about it? Have a look at flights, boat, whatever, and see can you come back. Lovely cut. We've loads more floats to go, by the way. I just hope it doesn't get dark by the time it's all over. Nah, it's another 20 minutes or so. These are the lads now that you want now. Security outside Toffs or Nola Montez or wherever. The Drumcliff Ross's Point community float is coming up, and that's celebrating 14 centuries of community life in the Drumcliff area, from its earliest monastic origins to today, when the twin villages serve as an important cultural and social focal point for the many residents living in the rural areas under Bear Ben Bulbin's head. This float, by the way, which is presented by the Drumcliff Rathcormac Tidy Towns, is escorted today by community representatives and was created by the residents and school children of the local area under the supervision of Marabeth Millen. And they're all using all recyclable materials. Marabeth you saw earlier on with the Ursuline float as well. Loves St. Patrick's Day. Marabeth is a fabulous person. Whilst they're celebrating 14 centuries, looking at one or two of them, looks like they were there 14 centuries as well. And the Drumcliff Ross's Point GAA club are on the way up to absolutely fantastic work. And I know that there are 14 Drumcliff Ross's Point boys on that Summerhill team that's currently playing in Crow Park. 14 representatives from the club is great. So let's hope we can bring that Hogan Cup back here to the Northwest, back to Sligo. Never won by Summerhill. Let's hope today's the day. We wish them all the very, very best. Let's see if we're going to get some football skills from these guys. Mark, do you want to get some football skills? You showed a little bit. You showed a little bit yourself now. That's Drumcliff, Ross's Point GAA, and all the GAA clubs that are taking part today. Cloud9 Dogs. Doggy daycare. And a lovely colourful float coming up is the Collooney Greenway. Lots of really good working on there.
All right, so as you can see, we're here with Cloud9 Doggy Daycare Centre, ladies and gentlemen. We might have a quick word with some of you. It's all out the back. We're going to have a right look at it in a moment. Who is this now? Who are we speaking to here? Or can we even hear who we're speaking? This is Chase, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Chase. How are you? Chase is very, very silent actually at the moment, and that's because, of course, dogs can't talk loud. Which is so we might actually have a run around, James, and let's have a quick look at it. It looks tremendous out the back here. Look at this for Doggy Daycare. We might have a little chat with this fella up here. So how are you enjoying the Sligo St. Patrick's Day Parade so far? That's right. And what actually was your favourite part of it? Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's right, yeah. So, and you're looking forward to next year? Well, I tell you, the excitement is flying down here, as you can hear in the back. Hello to all these lovely, lovely kids. Are you enjoying your St. Paddy's Day Parade so far? It's great crack altogether, and your float is absolutely lovely. You've grown your own grass inside it and everything. They have balloons galore out here, James, so they do, with Sligo St. Patrick's Day Parade on them as well. And look at all these lovely, lovely dogs out the back here as well. Oh, we get a lollipop and all. Well, thank you so much. I'll tell you, I won't go hungry around here today, that is for sure. So what are these lovely people's names?
Mine are the dogs.
Yeah, well, actually the dogs are certainly more important. So what are the dogs' names? This is Bernie here in front, and do we know the rest? This is Navi over here, and who have we at the back? How are you? This is Roxy and Eden, ladies and gentlemen. So, I mean, look how gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous they are. Absolutely tremendous stuff as well. So this, oh wow. So, you're not the first person to ever bark at my cameraman James here, so there's nothing dramatic about it all. We're going to not hold up the parade for too much longer, ladies and gentlemen. There is loads more coming down the back, but for now, we're going to hand you back to the live coverage from up top.
Well done there, Mark. I thought we nearly lost you there. He's obviously a dog lover, and the dogs obviously love him as well. So, we have the Collooney Greenway coming up. We've got a few more messages. Mary Probst is there, and Mary would like to say Happy St. Patrick's Day to all her family and friends here in Ireland, the UK, Germany, and Mary. And America, should I say. Please say hello to my wife, Alona, and to Jakob in Poland, to Sarah Lyons. I'd like to say hello to the Lyons family in Manchester and Staffordshire. Bernie O'Hare Mahan, to Siobhan here. Also, Anne Madden, Happy St. Patrick's Day from Bahrain in Saudi Arabia. Hello, Anne, how are you? Hope you're enjoying our lovely Sligo St. Patrick's Day Parade. Keep those messages coming in. They're great, absolutely super. And now back to the parade. Have a little look at this, what's coming up. It's actually starting to brighten up now, you know. But it always brightens up when the Collooney Greenway go by. I think further down we have, I think it looks like Sligo Rovers Bit of Red. Is it the Bit of Red Supporters Trust, I think? Can't really see at the moment, but a lot of red and white flags. I'd like to wish Sligo Rovers the very best tonight. They're away to Derry. That's on the telly on RTE. You can watch that at 7:45 or 7:30 kick-off tonight. I'd like to wish Sligo GAA all the best tomorrow. I think they play Carlow in a real humdinger of a game. They've got a chance of being promoted to Division 3. Wouldn't that be fantastic? The rugby club are doing fantastic. The basketball club are doing great. They're in the playoffs, finished in the top 4 in their first season. Sport in Sligo is flying. And Summerhill are playing, haven't got off to the best of starts at the moment, but it's early days yet. It's early days yet. So that's the County Sligo Surf Club. I know there's some fantastic work being done out there, both in Strandhill, and if you're into surfing, you will not get a better place than here in the northwest. Strandhill, Bundorn, so many places. Easky. All the surfing dudes, young and old. Now's the Killy D Pipe Band. It's the Ballastadair United Football Club. They have a fantastic ground out there in Ballastadair. Unbelievable facilities, great teams, huge local volunteer work going on out there. Every year, fantastic colour from Ballastadair Football Club. Well done. Keep those messages coming in. This is the Sligo Children's Community Garden, and they want to save the bees. Lovely parrot there. And follow them by Sligo Woodland School. So over to my left, as I look up the street, it's backing up a little bit now because this is the end of the parade here. So then people have to disperse up there. The sun is doing its best to break out through the rain. Who's going to win? The sun or the rain? Sligo Woodland School. Hi guys, how are we all? The Sligo Disabled Persons Organisation. Always a colourful group. How are we? All good? Yes. Now, okay, so I learned we have our lovely friends from the Ukraine. Hang on, wait there a second, everyone. Hold on. Mark, I learned a little bit of Ukrainian earlier on, and this is Fatu zu de non za doha Patrika. So, that's our friends from the Ukraine that are here with us at the moment. They're so welcome. Lovely, colourful float. And here is a Ukrainian welcome. Right, 1 second, Mark, because I'm going to try this. I'm going to try and speak a little bit of Ukrainian here now. You ready? Vdatu zu denon za doha Patrika, which means Happy St. Patrick's Day in Ukrainian. Over to you, Mark. I'll get back to you now, is it?
So I'm joined here with a member of the Sligo Ukrainian community. How are you enjoying your St. Patrick's Day so far?
I'm so happy to be a part of this beautiful, magnificent event. I represent Ukrainian community in Sligo. So it's just small steps for us because when you hear everything different, but we are so happy. And I would love to express my big thank you for Irish generosity, for Irish.
We might just break just for 1 second and let this lovely truck go by because we are not finished with you just yet, so you might stay with us for 1 minute. There must be a traffic block or something because he's going mad on the horn. How are you? How are things, man? Take it easy at the horn for a minute, will you? Oh, it's a lovely, lovely piece of kit that's going on here. This is the Dragon Warriors, ladies and gentlemen. The Dragon Warriors going by us here. Now, I think we might have a little bit of quiet again. So, do you feel like the Sligo people have made you feel at home where you are now?
Yeah, it's very hard to be at home, knows that you're very close people, your relatives, parents, husband, everyone is far away, but it is. I'm very thankful for local people, for Martin Polly, for Alan Mitchell, for a lot, for our county council. He's just amazing man, for John Moran, for his support. There are a lot of support to help Ukrainian people integrate in Irish community, have some job. Even simple, it's at least some place where you can go every day, it's very important for everyone.
Well, I will say to you that Ireland is the land of 1,000 welcomes and you're welcome the whole time. So thank you very much indeed, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your St. Patrick's Day weekend. So we're going to head back up to the podium and see what other crack is going on in behind us here.
Thanks a million, Mark. That's great stuff as always. That's Mark Kennedy. With James, and there's Keolis going right by us there, and they're saying happy St. Patrick's Day, building a more sustainable world. We also, Keolis have a few in, right? We have a few more in there around Keolis there. Everybody loves kind of getting the trucks washed for the day. Very important. Anyway, we hope that you're enjoying the St. Patrick's Day parade. It's actually starting to brighten up. Now at the moment. Also like to thank Studio Row for all the work that they do with us here, bringing all these pictures live, beamed around the world and locally. Hi to everybody in all the nursing homes all around Sligo that are tuning in our way today. It's great that you've joined us. I'm sure you're in lots of them yourselves, and we're thinking about you and hoping you're well. A bit of Fields of Athenry for you there now. Now, here's the first, the Sligo Chess Club. Yes, indeed. And the Sligo Chess Club are going to set up there now, and they're going to play for 4 hours in front of the viewing stand. You're very welcome. Some of the stars from the Queen's Gambit. Great programme. Self-Storage Sligo. And coming up now are the boys and girls from Ballysadare. Mark, you might want to have a word with the boys and girls from Ballysadare. I think so. Right up your street, Mark Kennedy. Look at him. He's on the way down as our Mark. James racing after him at ferocious speed.
Okay, we're going to try and have a look and see over here, Robbie, what on earth we are dealing with here. I might even try and get a chat with one of these gentlemen. What is it that we have here behind us, if you could explain it?
Toxic dogs. We're the toxic dogs.
This is the toxic dogs. And what does toxic dogs mean?
I don't know. I can't speak. I can't.
So you're not supposed to know what it means, I don't think, but this is the toxic dogs here, James, coming in.
We're doomed. The canary is dying. The earth is about to come right.
So there's your message. There's your message. We got to the bottom of it in the end, James. It took about chatting to three of them here. So here we have, let me see. Give us all your, this is a window tinting design. And they are blaring the country music inside, as you can hear. And another lollipop. Lads, I am flying with the lollipops down here all together. I'll tell you one thing, I will be full as a doctor's wallet by the time all this is done. How are you, lads? How are you keeping? Are you enjoying the parade so far?
Yes.
It's tremendous fun, isn't it?
Yes.
Absolutely, lads. And come here, the mini looks lovely. Fair play to you. So we have more. We have Northwest Hospice coming in behind us here as well. Some more of these window tinting company coming by here as well. We have the Samaritans with us as well, ladies and gentlemen, which is always great to see. You guys are with the Samaritans, am I right in saying? So what is the message on page St. Patrick's Day for everybody who's watching at home?
Enjoy yourself.
And that's all you need to know, isn't it? Absolutely. You only live once, he says. Well, that is for sure. So that is the Samaritans, and we have the Northwest Hospice here coming in behind as well. There is still, James, there is still stuff coming down around the corner. It is a massive parade here in Sligo, which is absolutely brilliant to see as the Northwest Hospice. Hi guys, how are you? Are you enjoying yourself? Have you a message for the people at home on St. Patrick's Day?
Happy St. Patrick's Day from the Northwest Hospice.
Well, that's all you need to know again, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone here is keeping it simple and sweet as the stuff goes by. We'll have a little look at the Northwest Hospice float, James, will we? We'll have a quick look as it goes by here. We won't go too far down the roads as we might lose some signal.
Happy St. Patrick's to everybody. It's a fabulous day.
Thank you so much indeed. The spirit here is absolutely flying. People are delighted. Let's have a wee look at this float here now. I'll tell you what, there is crack and coal going on that float, that is for sure. Hello guys, how are you all? Some more of the Northwest Hospice. They are well represented this year at the parade. We have Sligo Springboard Family Support Services, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next. Macon County Sligo Grace. This is Leprechauns United. I'm actually reading these as they go, and I'm having as much difficulty reading them as they go as ye are at home. We are learning all about this together. So as stuff still keeps coming around the corner, we might actually hand back up to the podium. I'm going to have a look down and see what else is coming. But in the meantime, give me a bit of time to do some research. We'll see you in a while.
They do unbelievable work here in the northwest of Ireland. And you know what? We're nearing the end of the parade. There's not that many left after the red bus. And it's been a great parade, hasn't it? Have you all enjoyed the parade? Don't go anywhere just yet, because we still have some more. Hi guys, how are we all? All great for giving the waves. I wonder, do we have any more messages coming in there? We love getting the messages in. Get them in now before we finish up. And who else do we have? There's the Castle to Cave Camino. Whew, that looks like a long walk. Very popular, the Caminos, I have to say. Lovely place to come to. A free lunch at the Methodist Church. Mark, I think that's where we need to go to.
And as we near the end of the parade, it was absolutely great crack. And if I could say something, to see all the kids out and about, probably the thing that I love the most about it. It was absolutely brilliant crack.
Yeah. No, it's been a fabulous. Have you enjoyed it? Have you enjoyed it yourself, Mark?
Oh, I definitely have. One of the things I've noticed as I was down on the Mail Coach Road is the colour and the vibrancy.
Yeah.
I mean, St. Patrick's Day is all about green, but it was full to the brim with colour, and still is as some of these go by. As I can see what looks like a turquoise blue BMW coming up the road.
That's right.
And I'm going to ask for the keys of it, Robbie, I think, probably.
Well, what about the car behind it now? This could be...
We have a Focus in behind as well.
Well,
we are on camera. I didn't even know if we were on camera, guys.
Where?
We are actually on camera as well as it goes.
We're not on camera, actually. No.
Well, we'll run it as it goes. I'm getting tangled up in wires here, Robbie, and everything as I go.
That's all right. Come here to me. Did you get any ideas for your podcast?
I'll tell you one thing now. I actually got plenty of ideas about my podcast, and it's funny you mentioned that, the Kendi and Rainbow podcast.
Yes, the Kendi and Rainbow podcast.
Oh, that's so funny that you just brought that up so willingly.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Thanks for that €20.
How are you?
A quick song from that man there now. He's a great singer. You know, that's Jonathan Carter. Give him a mic.
Well, if only we had the roving one left, Jonathan, now we'd sort you out.
Yeah, indeed. So, yes, we've got some nice cars and the old tractor. That's as far as you're going to get to now, Mark. I'd say.
I wouldn't even know where to start with that joke, Robbie. I'm not going to lie.
What's
I
that
wouldn't
now?
have a clue.
What kind of a tractor is that now? Tell me. You from Roscommon?
Oh, actually, no, I do know this. It's
Go
a
on.
blue tractor. I actually have that one off to a T.
It's a blue tractor.
And this is the BMW I was on about here. Have a look at this yoke.
Your boot's open. You want to tell him his boot is open there? He doesn't know it, does he not? And by the way, not only is your boot open, but you've no number plate in the front. Aidan Glacken is up here now. We'll have you across the road in the Garda station
Right
in no
across the
time.
road from the Garda station.
That's awful handy, that now, isn't it? It's a fine car, that though, isn't it?
So this is Happy St. Patrick's Day.
That'd be an awful difficult to get that car over a ramp. Look at the front of it now.
I tell you, that must be what's holding them up, you see. He got caught out of the town, I'd say.
She's well low now. She's well low.
So, Robbie, this is from FK Performance, I think. How are you, lads? How are you keeping?
He'd have a speaker at the back there, would he?
And there's plenty of performance going on in that joke. Look at that.
Well, happy. Oh, no, look. That's a good number plate. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I think he went up to home base to get the paint.
He did. Come here, have you anyone you want to say hello to from around the world or Roscommon?
Well, I will say hello to my family back home in Roscommon, actually, because they couldn't join us today. So
Right.
a big shout out to all my family back home. And my lovely wife, Nicola, and my baby daughter, Ali, are watching the parade down the town as well.
Your brand new baby?
My brand new baby. She's straight out of the box. It is 6 months old, Robbie. 6 months old, would you believe?
6 months old. And her first St. Patrick's Day parade?
Her first St. Patrick's Day parade, and I'm sure
And
she
you're
knows.
not there with her?
She knows
You're
exactly what's
working
going
hard.
on, I'm sure.
These are lovely cars now, aren't they? I think that's nearly it. Is that the end of the parade now, I believe? There's the Grand Marshal. Every year. He's been here for over 50 years, you know.
My
that
God,
man there.
that's
50 years.
tremendous.
This is your first. It's his 50th. 51st, I think, actually, at this stage.
The parade marshal, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, give him a big round of applause. Mr. Higgins, Tommy. And that is the end. I think that's the end of the parade. I'm nearly sure I'm right on that. And listen, we're going to pop away and just give me your final thoughts on this before we go
So
to another.
the one thing I will say is it is absolutely brilliant to see the community out and about. There's huge numbers here in Sligo today. It's great to see the kids doing what they're doing, which is really what it's all about. And it's great to see the vibrancy and the colour. And I enjoyed it no end walking around the town. It was brilliant.
Well, Mark, I have to say thanks a million for what you put into it yourself and James. It was great having you out there. I know the people in the parade really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed looking at you making an absolute idiot of yourself.
That's what I do best, Robbie.
It is what you do best. So listen, that's it. That's it. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Wouldn't that be fair to say?
Absolutely happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Have a great one. Be safe. Please, please, please be safe. And do you know what? Do you know what we're going to do now? For everyone that's looking in all around the world, do us a favour. Put your left arm here and put your right arm there. And give a little squeeze in like that. That's a big hug from myself and Mark for Happy St. Patrick's Day. A big hug from us to you. And now we have a nice little video from Summerhill College football team.
Yeah, preparations are going really well, Robbie. You know, after our semi-final victory, fellas reset and refocus very, very quickly. You know, they're a group that, suppose they keep demanding more, and after a Connacht final win, we reset very quickly for the St. Brendan's game, and you know, delighted to get over the line on that particular occasion. And yeah, the last number of weeks they've been, I suppose, just delighted to get back training immediately after the semi-final victory. And we're delighted now to obviously to be playing Croke Park St. Patrick's Day, which is a very special occasion for our school. You look at all the good wishes that we got throughout Sligo, and as you say, even you know, nationwide, the amount of people, ex-pupils, our alumni in Summerhill, all rooting for us and backing us all the way, you know, for this final. So it's fantastic to be involved in it. It's an occasion where we want to really, I suppose, enjoy, and that's part of it. You know, they're a brave group all year. They've been demanding, as I said, a huge amount from each other, and they've led this a lot of the way as well. So we're delighted just to really put up a big effort now in this final and give it a good go. They look for you know, high standards, which is part of it. You know, they're a group that we've known from first year, myself and Joe Neary, my co-manager. You know, we've been involved in first year with this group, and throughout their years in Summerhill, they've wanted to win trophies. And you know, there was juvenile victory a couple of years ago, and again at the beginning of this year they would have set their stall out. Some of them would have won Connacht titles with Sligo minors 2 years ago. Some members of the under-20 group last year, they won a Connacht title, a historic Connacht title as well. So again, they're getting used to winning titles, and that's part of it. And this is a group that, again, they keep driving forward, and privileged to be involved with them. I suppose firstly just thank them for giving us that backing, and hopefully they enjoyed the day. Keep cheering loud. It's a historic day for us. and it's something that I suppose we'll always cherish. And what message, you know, so these days don't come around every day, so it's about kind of, you know, living in the moment now for these guys, and hopefully we'll have enough to get over the line. We've never won the competition. We were in the competition final in 1985, and that was a huge occasion for the school and all of Sligo, so it's something that we're really looking forward, as I said, and hopefully we can go one step further than the 85 team and bring home the title.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for the support.
Well, that match is going on at the moment now, and I have to say it's not going particularly well at this moment in time for Summerhill, but you know what? Every match they've played, they've been behind, and every match they've come through in the end. Now, they've got a big mountain to climb, so come on, Summerhill, come on. Listen, that's it. Thank you so much for watching us today, and please God, we'll see you again next year. We're going to finish off with two nice little pieces that we did recently. Mark, what are the two pieces that we're going to do?
So before we leave, there is going to be a message from Dr. Orla Flynn from the ATU, and then also from Tommy Higgins from Sligo Rovers. So we'll play those two videos out, and the credits roll, and we get ready for next year, Robbie.
We do, and happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone.
Harchean Ulscoil Technoliacht an Atlantic, Guillaume Law Honna Nev Podrigar Galair. On behalf of Atlantic Technological University, I wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day. The 17th of March is a day the whole world stops to celebrate the heritage and culture of Ireland, and I'm honoured to share in this celebration with you all. I extend a special Lá Éile Pádraig Chonaive to those overseas, our diaspora. As we celebrate this day, let us remember the contributions of the Irish to the world. From literature to music, and from science to politics, the Irish have made significant contributions to the world. As a newly formed university, we strive to foster an environment that celebrates diversity and encourages the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. At Atlantic Technological University, we are proud to have a diverse community of students, faculty and staff who come from all corners of the globe. Today, we celebrate not just Irish culture, but the diversity and richness of all cultures represented within our community. St. Patrick's Day is also a day to remember the importance of community and togetherness. As we face the challenges of today's world, we must work together to overcome obstacles and build a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. At ATU, students will develop as global citizens, recognizing and building awareness of the opportunities and roles we play in developing sustainable global economies. From collaborative international research to overseas study and work placement opportunities, ATU students will be part of a global community with a mindset that reaches far beyond our shores. In 2 weeks' time, we will celebrate our first year as a university. Over the past 12 months, we've brought together 3 institutes along the west and northwest, creating one of the largest multi-campus universities on the island of Ireland. The geographical spread of our 8 campuses is that of the size of Wales, the birthplace of St. Patrick. And on this St. Patrick's Day, we reach out to our alumni from our former regional technical colleges and institutes of technology in Donegal, Galway Mayo and Sligo. We call on you to reconnect with us under one banner, Atlantic Technological University, and help us build our region and create new opportunities for generations to come. Gur Magwibh agus Lá Éile Pádraig Chonaive go léir.
Sligo Rovers is a community-based club formed in 1928. We're here at the showgrounds now, and you can hear in the background the players doing their training. It's a well-loved club, owned by the fans. It's a community-based club, not unlike some other clubs, and that's the way we like it. We're custodians looking after the club at present, and it's handed over to the next generation. And I suppose we have to give a lot of praise and thanks to the people who looked after the club for the past 90-odd years. We're just after starting the season, we're well into it, and hopefully we'll have a good season altogether. We have 9 teams at present with underage, and we have a very thriving ladies teams that take place in the League of Ireland. A very important part of our club is our academy, because we want to foster and promote young players coming through, both male and female. At present we have quite a number of players who have come through our academy, and some of them have gone on to play in the UK, which is wonderful. Ed McGinty and John Kenny, etc. The academy is a very important part of Sligo Rovers, and we intend to pay a lot of attention to that over the next number of years. The club is looking forward to our centenary in 2028, and there'll be a lot of celebrations around that. So it's a part of the community. As I say, it's part of Sligo for nearly 100 years. We did a feasibility study 18 months ago only, and we've got to the stage now, we've got planning permission. So now it's all about trying to get the funding for it, which will have to come from the state, etc. But we believe that, I know it's a cliche saying if you build it they will come, but we have to improve the facilities here, and we believe that we can double our attendances at here if you provide proper facilities. So we will end up with a 6,000 seat all covered stand. It'll take quite a number of years. We'll have to do it in phases, but that's okay. We're prepared for that. Hopefully we can get it all done in time for our centenary in 2028. Today is St Patrick's Day Parade, and for the first time Sligo Rovers supporters are taking part in this, and it's a great day for the club, and it's a great day for Sligo. It's very important for the community and for the club. We're delighted to take part in it.